How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews, back with a little off-kilter beer review in the form of 8-Bit Brewing. This be their Cast No Shadow. Yeah, this is a hazy pale ale, 5.4%. Full disclosure, this beer is almost exactly 4 months old. Comes courtesy of my boy, Rick. He's selling a bunch of 8-Bit brewing beers. And this one's kind of swollen in the bottom. That way it won't sit properly. Can't, kind of wonking around. 4-month-old hazy. Is it going to be good? I don't know. But is a beer paying homage to Oasis, who I'm not a big fan of, but this actual song I love quite a bit, so we'll see what's what. Label-wise, it's a little 8-bit dude. A little bit of stuff. Let's just try to get this to... There you go. It's the Leaning Tower of Hazie. That's what we have going on right now. Anyway, beer-wise, it looks the part of a nice, big old hazy. Actually, it looks pretty delicious, to be honest with you. Big, huge, creamy, fluffy head on it. Pinky finger, just off white. Richness, and the body kind of looks really pretty. It does have this kind of soft, kind of lightness to it that I personally love when it comes to these kind of low ABV kind of hazies. You're talking, 5.4? That's my wheelhouse. That's where I think most of these beers can really shine, but at the same time bring a decent impact and a nice vibrance to the table. So let's see where we're at. That actually smells pretty great. Pineapple, candied pineapple, nice big citrus. The gamut of citrus here. We're talking about orange to grapefruit to that beautiful, beautiful pineapple with a nice little bit touch of tropical fruit, a little bit of weedy dankiness. Done and done. It actually smells pretty damn fantastic, even 4 months old. Let's dive in. Cheers. It's kind of coming off like super bittering, super pithy. I kind of think that this beer might have been like that. OG status. Because rarely does a beer go from like cloyingly under attenuated kind of sweet, or even just regular sweet, and end up in this kind of bittering. But it's not too bad, actually. You're talking about 4 months old and a 5.4% hazy. There's not much as far as oxidation going. This has got this nice soft mouthfeel to it. It does show up really bittering from a green thing, from a pithy thing. That grapefruit is really coming through. That pineapple's there, but not nearly as big. If this had just a dollop of a little bit more sweetness on it, it'd be absolutely fantastic. Did that get lost in time? Did they get lost in just translation of this beer sitting on a shelf or wherever for 4 months? I don't think so. I think it's a tasty beer. It's a fun beer. It's nice. It's actually, hats off to 8-Bit. This is held up exceptionally well for a itty bitty. And again, you should be able to make beers that last 4 months, but you're talking about a big hazy version of the beer at 5.4%. I think it shows really well. I think it shows its age really well and actually comes off a little bit, just a little bit more tight and tidy, where this beer typically shouldn't be at its age, if that makes any sense, because it is that snappy bittering and that aggressive, for its ABV level, kind of hoppiness that really is kind of stayed true here. I think this beer kind of lacked that little bit of pop of sweetness I really want to it, even at the origin of the beer, at the beginning of the beer. Yeah, fun, tasty. Low ABV, chuggers. I'm kind of impressed, especially with the time on it. It was a swollen can. The bottom was kind of pushed out there. 4 months old. I was expecting this beer to be a complete hot mess, and it's the exact opposite of that. It's a bittering, leaning, well done, little hazy, pale. Simcoe, Mosaic, and Dorado. Dorado is really coming through on this. I dig it. On the bottom, it says, "What's the story? Morning Glory." So, yeah, Oasis all the way. Very tasty, little fun little hazy jammer. I'm going to sneeze. Wow. Yeah. Good stuff. Way better than I thought it would be. With that time and the way that can kind of looked, I thought it was going to be hot garbage. It was not. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better low ABV hazies that I've had as late. It's in the conversation. It's not towards the top. Is it one of the better several months? Because 4 months is several. You know, and I'm not a date Nazi when it comes to a lot of IPAs. I think breweries should be able to make shelf stable, time stable hazies, but 5.4%, it's a tall order. It is one of the better ones of those for sure. Value and availability, no idea. Rick, let me know what's what, and leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like low ABV haze and you enjoy a bit of bittering going on, you'll dig this. So there you go. Reviewing the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out through the social media stuff. Beer Massif. Podcasting stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your review. Hopefully enjoying a little 8-bit right now. We'll see you next time. Cheers.